I sometimes say comics have reached its peak whenever I read something so ridiculous, because it is evident that the writers have ran out of ideas and all they could think of are ideas that come from Reddit users. But with this comic, it actually had some creativity until these creators went so turbo insano, they put Batman in a position where he should die, but the writers remembered that they were writing a superhero comic, so they had to add literally 200 layers of plot armor on this reckless orphan in the Batman New 52 comic series. So the villains known as the Court of Owls are doing some shady stuff in Gotham City. You know, like the other 80 supervillains who are doing shady stuff at the moment. And like Chase from Paw Patrol, he is on the case and ready to throw these fart nuggets into prison, until suddenly he found the Court of Owls' lair, but immediately got trapped inside the place and he's literally stuck in a maze of darkness. He finds a room filled with light, but he notices a bunch of pictures of other people who died here as well as a camera. But Bruce didn't care about that. He wanted to find these owls, clip their wings, and shove it in their meaty starfish. But Bruce was finding no luck. He would have a better chance at finding a Marvel character than finding these owls in their bowels. But Bruce actually found something so much more intriguing than the owls or a Marvel character. He found his mommy and poppy, and he ran to them like a lightning bolt and hugged them so hard because it didn't feel like it was real. And guess what, my little princesses? It wasn't real, because Bruce's parents looked like they listened to too much Travis Scott, because these chuckle nuts went sicko mode and turned into crows and started attacking Bruce. Clearly, Batman has lost his mind to these dirty, rotten, fat birds. He had no food, no water, no woman. He was going insane until suddenly one of the assassins came behind him and erected his talon into Batman and started carrying him like a trophy to the Court of Owls. This beat up and violated Batman now had to succumb to the terrors of the full-blown Court of Owls, who decided upon how they were going to kill him, until a little girl in this court decided to give the lamest suggestion to torture this guy. She didn't say burn him, rip his spine out, or take away his Beyblades. She suggested that the assassin should just hurt him. Now golly, shiver my anus, that sounds like a great idea. That should be done with ease. It should be a really simple task to accomplish. And it was for a little bit of time, until Bruce saw a picture of one of his ancestors, that being Alan Wayne, who also died at the hands of the owls, and Bruce refused to have his death be determined by a bunch of OVO logos. So he stood up fast like a ruler went up his ass and started absolutely and violently assaulting the assassin that tortured him from the start into an elegant paste. He continued to jump and dump and rip and dip this clown into one of the pure white rooms they have, and officially was able to defeat him. But how was Bruce going to escape, you may ask? Well, lucky for him, and I mean very lucky for him, there was a fountain nearby made of marble, and he took some filament out of the camera that was present a while back, which consisted of potassium chloride, which I think is a perfect combination for an explosion, which is exactly what happened. The explosion then opened a hole, he fell through and landed in some water in which he started swimming in, until he reached the surface, which was actually blocked by glass, the only thing that could penetrate his plot armor. And just like that, the Batman was officially not dead. He's alive in the future issues, but I'm not going to share those stories because you should read it for yourself. But yeah, that's about it. Subscribe and I'll see you later.